Walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Berge. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield, and the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. Martin Ødegaard. And he read it well defensively. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Ezri Konsa starts alongside John Stones in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts. Chance here. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. And in the right position to read it. And fed forwards. Berge. Oh, great vision. Letting the play flow. And the cross into the middle. It could be. And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. That's a good-looking ball. Textbook defending inside the box. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Rice with it. And nicely over the top. Declan Rice. Could play it in. Cross towards Harry Kane at the back post. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again. He's alive to the situation. He makes good contact with the ball and he keeps it down. That's a nice headed goal.
1-0 then. Julian Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. And he stopped them in their tracks. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Oh, looked rushed there. Oh, that's a clever ball. Getting in there to intercept. Anthony Gordon. And now Stones. Gordon. Interception to snuff out the danger. Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing.
Well, they're certainly hard to dispossess, aren't they?
Passing it accurately. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Really getting stuck in. Aursnes. Well, they keep passing away. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Stones. Harry Kane. Now with Bellingham. And England with acres of space out wide. And a useful cross. And coolly done in the end. And space to run into. Too easy. Far too easy. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. O'Reilly. Now Harry Kane. England using width to good effect here. He could pick out a teammate. That's a good-looking pass. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, that wasn't what the move deserved, really.
Martin Ødegaard. Riasson. Aursnes. Holland. It's a weighted pass. Good work to regain possession. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Plenty of support here. Harry Kane. Very effective passing sequence.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Great weight on the pass. Searching for the angle. Bellingham! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Berge. Oh, nice ball. Good work from England to win back possession. Declan Rice. Anderson. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Rice with it. Good ball over the top. The confidence really coming out.
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Berge with it. Not a great challenge. And yellow it is. A booking.
Yeah, he was too impatient to win the ball and probably deserved a yellow card.
And cutting it out. Aursnes. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Can they fashion a chance? Delivered into the box. And in the end, no damage done. Harry Kane. Oh, good vision there. That's a good-looking ball. Is this the moment? And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Declan Rice. Oh, tremendous vision. And fed forwards. To level matters. It could be up for grabs. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Konsa. And now Stones. Reece James. Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Now Harry Kane. Superb looking pass. Kane. Crossing possibilities. Oh, that's splendid play. And Bellingham. Vital intervention.
He just throws his body on the line. Excellent play.
Julian Rierson. Confident play. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Bellingham. Kane. Anderson. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. And Bellingham. This looks interesting. And possession changing hands. Well, he's certainly not alone. Fredrik Aursnes. And options in the centre. Appear to be in two minds. Ødegaard. Moving it nicely in search of a leveller. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Harry Kane slips it through. Alexander Sørloth. Berge with it. Well, showing good vision. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Great defending. Body in the way again. Berge. That's an effective cross aimed at the back post. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Corner coming up. Useful ball to the near post. Well, I'm sure he would love to have that opportunity back. James. Goalkeeper has it. Anderson. Elliot Anderson. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Anderson. Madueke. Elliot Anderson. Jude Bellingham. Now with James. Elliot Anderson. Harry Kane. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Offside the decision. Alexander Sørloth. And threading it through. And Norway will get the throw in. That's a good-looking pass. Haaland. Nicely timed tackle. Konsa. Happy to play keep ball, and why not?
Yeah, they're certainly enjoying this.
Stones. Reece James. Berge with it. Attack looks promising. Can he put it away? And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. He's driven in the corner. Well, still a threat. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So, a level contest. 1-1. O'Reilly. And now, Stones. James. Anderson. Could be threatening. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Might do damage on the break. Haaland. Martin Ødegaard. Will he play it in? Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Stones. Anderson. The ball back with England now. And a lot to like about this attack. Options in the centre. Managed to get it out of there.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Oh, this looks useful. Well, the threat could be there. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Jude Bellingham. Well, very effective play in possession. Elliot Anderson. No, high quality defending. Haaland. Aursnes. And England have it back. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. How would you assess what you've seen?
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
Berge. On to Haaland. Nicely played. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Elliot Anderson. Now with Bellingham. And an astute piece of defending. Berge. Julian Riasson. Good-looking sequence, this. He could pick out a teammate. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts off with that cross into the box, just begging for a teammate to get on the end of it. And it's a great header under a lot of pressure. Does so well to control that. It's a superb goal.
O'Reilly. And now Stones. Anthony Gordon. Elliot Anderson. Stones. Kane. Anderson. And now Stones. Declan Rice. Stones. Ezri Konsa. Oh, that's splendid play. Harry Kane waits. And a solid clearance. A very timely interception. Well, good idea. Big chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Elliot Anderson. If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on. Stones. Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And deep into the penalty area. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. That is that for the first half here. And back underway here. No sugarcoating it. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from England in the second? Kane. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Ezri Konsa. On to James. Harry Kane. Lovely ball.
Yeah, really good vision there.
Jude Bellingham. An alert piece of defending. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Good visualisation and execution. And look at this. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Room to roam on the wing for England. Rice, blocking it. In position. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Berge. On to Haaland. Smart defending. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. And the pass, a good one. It's a weighted pass. Declan Rice. Kane. Now with Bellingham. Oh, blocked it! Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Harry Kane. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And denying them from point-blank range. An opportunity in the air for them.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Fredrik Aursnes. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Now counter-attacking possibilities. James. Madueke. Will it happen for them? And that is going to be a free kick. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. And a decent delivery. Well, perhaps not a high percentage chance for him.
Well, although he was always going to be second to the ball, the defender just about did enough to stop him getting a clean header there.
England a bit sloppy in possession. Plenty of support here. Martin Ødegaard. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
He landed really awkwardly on his shoulder there and is in some discomfort. But he's a tough cookie. I think he'll stay out there.
Cheers, Jeff. O'Reilly. Rice with it. Elliot Anderson. That's a good-looking pass. Anderson. Well, had no intention of losing out.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Oh, chance! Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Holland. Referee intervening. Harry Kane. Threads it nicely. Decent looking pass. Saka. Danger building. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Harry Kane. And he takes it on. Well, a truly spectacular goalkeeping moment. Keen to take it short here. And Norway have it back now. And a clear foul. And strong play here. Decent position. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Björkan. That's a good ball. And they're not out of the woods. Well, the move breaks down. Anderson. Might lead to a chance. Elliot Anderson. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Martin Ødegaard. Julian Riasson. Berge. Can he score? Well, unable to direct it on the target, and a goal kick to come. Jude Bellingham. O'Reilly. And Bellingham. Marcus Rashford. Great vision to switch the play.
Yeah, that could cause them problems now.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. No space for them here. Berge. Martin Ødegaard. Julian Riasson. And possibilities here. Harry Kane. Rice with it. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Leo Østigård. Reece James. Now Harry Kane. Marcus Rashford. Gorgeous pass from Rashford. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Rashford. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fredrik Björkan. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. That's a well-struck pass. Christopher Ayer. Martin Ødegaard. Fredrik Aursnes. Read it well. Anderson. And now Stones. Elliot Anderson. No panic, just passing. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. "20 minutes to go." Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Oh, dealt with it brilliantly, didn't he?
O'Reilly. Rice with it. Ezri Konsa. Declan Rice. Anderson. Konsa. Rice with it. Harry Kane. Well, this could really help the cause. Can he get one back? Oh, they've grabbed another one! Inching closer and closer. Within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side. So back underway, and here's the question. Can England come up with another goal? Haaland. Attack looks promising. Chance to play it in. Well, he opted for power from close range. He might be regretting that now. Jude Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. Anderson. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. Christopher Ayer. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Oh, in with a chance! Well, it's astonishing. A very unlikely comeback. But now they are level, having trailed by 3.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
15 minutes left for play. That's a good-looking pass. Can they set up a chance? Genuine chance. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, he's going to require some attention here. So the referee has called a halt to the proceedings. And a drop ball on the back of the stoppage. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Elliot Anderson. And passing it through. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Aursnes. On to Haaland. Fredrik Björkan. Oh, potential danger. Fredrik Aursnes. Well, the attack fizzled out.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Anderson. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Leo Østigård. Berge with it. Christopher Ayer. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Level pegging, but can they change that? On the pass, a good one. Well, strong play here. Stones. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Spence. Now with Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Harry Kane. Now with Rashford. Anderson. Thumped clear. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Declan Rice. Lovely intricate passing. Jed Spence. On to Saka. Rashford in the middle. Well, that save keeps the match exactly where it is.
Yeah, what a big stop that was. So late in the game as well.
Martin Ødegaard. Throw in here for England. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Spence. Oh, nice ball. If they can finish here, that might be that. But the danger averted for now. Jørgen Strand Larsen. Frederik Bjørkan. Aursnes. A really good pass. And support available. Read it well. Jørgen Strand Larsen. Giving it a real go in the wide area. And covering tremendous ground here. Slight miscue in the final third. Harry Kane. On to Saka. Ezri Konsa. England struggling to keep hold of it. Aursnes. Will there be late excitement? Berge. Bjørkan. Jørgen Strand Larsen. And a good-looking pass. Giving it a go. Oh, good work by the keeper. Julian Riasson. That's well read defensively.
Good job he made the turnover there.
And the counter-attack looks on. Marcus Rashford. Chance to finish. Rashford! And still danger here. But hang on, the flag is up. And the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief. Ayer. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Well, they still have designs on the win. Oh, good vision. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Danger building. He can't hold on to it. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful, you'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Fredrik Björkan. Berge with it. Julian Riasson. Ayer. Berge. And pressing for the equaliser. Distributing it well. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Harry Kane. And the ball in behind the defenders. He's in with a chance. Well, they would be in an even worse position were it not for the keeper.
That was a brilliant save. It's kept them in it here.
And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance? Hello and welcome. And I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford stands between the posts. Ezri Konsa starts alongside John Stones in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Harry Kane.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
Top-class defending. Now, space for England out wide. Will it go in? And it's got to be. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Interesting pass. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Well, a disappointing touch, and now a corner. Elects to go short. And Kane prepared to fire. Oh, looked rushed there. O'Reilly. Now Harry Kane. It needs an accurate cross. Will it happen for them? And he did well to cut it out. Excellent run in possession. Alexander Sørloth. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
O'Reilly. Anderson. Declan Rice. And now Stones. Elliot Anderson. O'Reilly. Anderson. And taking it away. Fredrik Aursnes. Julian Riasson. He could pick out a teammate. A very timely interception. Declan Rice. And England pushing forward with options available. This for the lead. He's gone and found the net. Brilliant piece of finishing. Magnificent goal.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Julian Riasson. Ayer. Aursnes. Berger with it. Nice looking move, this. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Playing with a flow and intensity. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. Decent idea. Oh, blocked it! Succeeded in winning it back. Well, it wasn't a million miles away, was it?
Yeah, but just needs to make the keeper work there.
Martin Ødegaard. And England's come away with it. Declan Rice. Now with James. Madueke. Konsa. And Bellingham. Declan Rice. Rice with it. And possibilities here. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Julian Riasson. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
O'Reilly. Declan Rice. Anderson. Good work from England to win it back. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? But quick thinking defensively. Haaland. That's a well-struck pass.
That pass is always on.
Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Stones. Anderson. And conceding the throw-in. Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Promising pass. Moving it so confidently now. Oh, good idea. Martin Ødegaard. Decent looking pass. And defending as a unit.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Oh, this looks useful. Who wants to make a challenge? Well, mopping up defensively. Martin Ødegaard. And they keep it moving. Fantastic ball. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Jude Bellingham. Anderson. That's a good-looking pass. And can they make one of these passes count? Harry Kane! And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and Kane does the rest. He hits through the back of the ball with such power. What a great finish that is.
Martin Ødegaard. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. And passing it well. And penalised there. It might still be problematic. It was on its way in. Alexander Sørloth. It's a neat move, and possession lost by Norway. Now opening things up. Kane. Gordon. Good work from Norway to win back possession. Bellingham. Anderson. Well, successfully cut out.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Fredrik Aursnes. Ryerson. Julian Ryerson. Berge with it. Good distribution. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Ezri Konsa. Rice with it. Anderson. Moving the ball well here. Elliot Anderson. Attacking possibilities for England. Throw-ins given. Crossing possibilities. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Aursnes. And he has options available. Seemed to just lose control of the situation. He's conceded a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. Was it a great clearance? Oh, useful ball. But the keeper was already on his way. Excellent anticipation. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Gordon. Anderson. And easily intercepted. Jude Bellingham. Nice looking move, this. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure.
Well, it does make them more compact, but it also allows the opposition to dominate.
Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. It comes to absolutely nothing. Alexander Sørloth. Ayer. It's with Ødegaard. Promising pass. Berge. Wasteful here from Norway. Maybe the ideal pass. A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. But then there's still plenty to do afterwards. You have to say it's a really nice finish just to guide it into the net. That's a lovely goal.
Haaland. Ryerson. It's with Ødegaard. Ayer. It's with Ødegaard. Ryerson. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. And now Stones. And he read it well, intercepting it. And nicely over the top. Teammates available. Excellent vision. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Ball played nicely. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Jude Bellingham. Kane. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Anderson. On to James. Konsa. Rice with it. Anderson. Jude Bellingham. And now Stones. Ezri Konsa. And Bellingham. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Intelligent ball. No nonsense clearance.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Oh, he's through here. And it's got to be. Oh, burying them beneath a
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And space to run into. Good-looking move. Oh, that's super defending. That's a well-struck pass. And possession secured, keeper's ball. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Deciding to go inside. Kane. Foiling his opponent completely. England couldn't hang on to the ball. Holland. And the counter-attack looks on. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. And it's a quality pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Harry Kane. Can he find the right pass? Fine cross into the middle. Rice. Anderson. Delightful passing.
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
Martin Ødegaard. On to Holland. Possibilities for them to counter. Well, that was a beautiful move, but how about the save? Running with confidence. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Fredrik Aursnes. On to Holland. Christopher Ayer. Julian Riasson. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, a touch too heavy there. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So here we go, the second half begins, and so far it has been a lopsided encounter. Julian Riasson. And the ball with Sørloth. Aursnes. Promising pass. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Taken short. And played in. And Norway regaining possession. And a fine cross. Nothing to show for that attack. Harry Kane. Plenty of support here. Anderson. Harry Kane. Now a decent position. Rice. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. And over the touchline for what will be an England throw. Referee spotting the transgression. And deep into the penalty area. Can they set up a chance? And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Good work from England to win back possession. Jude Bellingham. That's a good-looking pass. Fredrik Aursnes. In with a chance. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
And Norway with the ball again. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Madueke. And England with acres of space out wide. A concession of a corner here. It's a short one. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, defensive resilience there. Effective piece of pressing. Counter-attacking chance. And no let-up. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Anthony Gordon. Now Harry Kane. Martin Ødegaard. Fredrik Aursnes. Intelligent ball. And a chance, Ødegaard! Keeper was there to meet it. Well, opting for the short corner. And the goalkeeper taking charge. Declan Rice. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
They look so comfortable, don't they?
Anderson. Harry Kane. And a clever piece of defending. Aursnes. On to Haaland. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. And over comes the corner. Could still be dangerous. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Could be troublesome. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Martin Ødegaard, physically strong and secure on the ball. Well, that's splendid play. Corner given. Now sending it in. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Gordon. Madueke. Now Harry Kane. Could be. No way through. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. So a half an hour remaining. Ezri Konsa. Now Harry Kane. Anderson. Declan Rice. Stones. Ezri Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Wonderfully weighted pass. With plenty of time and space. Couldn't keep the move going. Lovely ball. Holland, not giving it away.
Well, he wasn't going to have that taken off him, was he?
Now what can they do from here? Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Out of play, England throw-in coming up. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Kane. Elliot Anderson. Ball retention so important. Oh, this looks useful. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Nicely cut out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Now, will the cross work out for them? And the cross is immediately dealt with. Gordon. And now Stones. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. O'Reilly. Stones. Now with Saka. Well, allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Clever defending. Well, what's the referee going to do now? And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Elliot Anderson. Palmed away by the keeper. Referee intervening. Teammates available. A really good pass. Bellingham. Now with Saka. Rice. Well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. "20 minutes to go. Anderson. Danger building. Determined defending. Berge. Good looking pass. Oh, moving it nicely. And an opening. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Anderson. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Showing a good reading of the game. Konsa. Kane. Now with Bellingham. Declan Rice. Delightful pass. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Haaland. Fredrik Aursnes. And they've created space. And delivered into the box. Can he put it away here? Throw in to Norway. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Thoughtful play. Aursnes. Trying to tee it up. Always likely to be given as a foul. It comes to absolutely nothing. Declan Rice. Jude Bellingham. Rice. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. And the keeper's hand does the trick. Martin Ødegaard. Now, who can he play it to? And flying forwards here. Promising possession, this. And intercepted it. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Might work out. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. James. Saka. Elliot Anderson. Now with Rashford. Good physical play, and this affords them a wonderful chance. Well, I dare say sometimes as the free kick taker, you wish the cameras weren't rolling.
Yeah, no wonder he looks embarrassed. He's way off target with that one.
Plenty of support here. And played the pass well. Reece James. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Clever defending. Haaland. And space to run into. Well, he knows what he's doing defensively.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Marcus Rashford. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Reece James. Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. It's a weighted pass. Great block. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Composed play in possession. Well, the threat could be there. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Rashford. And England being afforded too much space. Real chance. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Berge. Through the middle. Ødegaard. It's a corner. Who can he pick out? Struggling to get it away. And possibilities here. Fredrik Aursnes. Blocked it brilliantly. Well, full marks for the idea, but low marks for the execution. Harry Kane. And teammates around him. Oh, good-looking pass. And he stopped them in their tracks. Corner kick forthcoming. Clearing is away. Erling Haaland. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, well, well. How many players would have the confidence to try that? Simply magnificent.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Anderson. Now with James. Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. That's a good ball. Surely. Well, not easy for the keeper with a forest of players around him. Martin Ødegaard. Aursnes. Teammates available. Monster piece of defending. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Julian Riasson. And a decent delivery. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect. And that's a very good header under a lot of pressure, it has to be said. Great goal.
Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Ezri Konsa.
Well, these fans are demanding much more here. They have to start winning the ball back quicker. At the moment, they're too easy to play against.
Nice looking move, this. Julian Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. Decent looking pass. Showing good situational awareness. Room to roam. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Konsa. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
That was a worrying display.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And the main threat in attack today. Can he put it in? Maybe dangerous here. Very quick thinking there. Martin Ødegaard. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? How about the cross? Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Alexander Sørloth. And unable to keep possession. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Could play it in. Oh, heading it narrowly over the top. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Madueke. Anderson. And nice vision. Jude Bellingham. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Aursnes. Berge. England doing well to regain possession. Reece James. Oh, that's a really good pass. And that is offside. Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Promising pass. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Riasson. England recovering possession well. O'Reilly. Room to roam on the wing for England. Jude Bellingham. Trying his luck. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. So the referee says goal kick. Well, it's always a great thrill to watch Erling Haaland in action. He can be absolutely unstoppable, and we should expect that he'll have a prominent role to play in this one, Stuart.
Well, what more can I say? He's just a top-class finisher. Composed, technically brilliant and determined.
James. Ezri Konsa. Jordan Pickford. Stones. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. And showing fine vision. Superbly read and executed. And support available. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Bellingham. Now opening things up. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge.
That was a goal-saving challenge, no doubt about that.
Berge. And nicely over the top. Can they fashion a chance? Well, possibilities in the centre. Might lead to a chance. Just cutting off the supply. Martin Ødegaard. And the ball with Sørloth. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Declan Rice. That's a well-struck pass. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Clear deflection, and a corner now. Did well to clear it away.
Well, he's certainly given his team time to reorganise here.
Kane. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Martin Ødegaard. Stones. And in the right position to read it. Now, perhaps they can counter from here. Hold on! Oh, it's a really top-class challenge! And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Berge. Can they deliver here? Just the challenge that was required. And the corner's been given. And Norway have it back now. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. O'Reilly. Trying to absorb the pressure.
I'm not sure these are the right tactics. They're going to have to defend really well in their box.
Oh, disappointing end to that. Aursnes. This looks interesting. Hold on! Well, the cross that time completely overcooked. And that'll be England's throw-in. Well, didn't seem to be in complete control of the ball, and a corner has been awarded. And over it comes. Harry Kane. Anthony Gordon. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And passing it well. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Kane. Oh, really close. Just failed to keep his attempt down. Julian Riasson. Showing a good reading of the game.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Anderson. And now Stones. Ezri Konsa. Declan Rice. A very effective challenge put in. Berge. Maybe dangerous here. And it's going to be a free kick. O'Reilly. And now Stones. Anthony Gordon. Elliot Anderson. Gordon. Promising move this from England. Can he finish? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
1-0 then. Nice ball to switch the point of attack.
Well done quickly. That's a very good tactic.
Moving the ball nicely. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Good conditions for the counter. Kane. Rice with it. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Could be threatening. Noni Madueke. And Bellingham. He's in with a chance. It could be up for grabs. Oh, that's brilliant! A strike so delightful. You'd never tire of seeing it again and again. Sheer technical excellence. A goal of the highest order. Take a bow. So underway once more. 2-0 the lead here. Holland. And the cross into the middle. And a free kick in a dangerous position. On its way! Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. And there's the delivery. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Bellingham. Gordon. Possession changing hands. Decent position. Well, he really tried to connect with it, but a long way off target. And England have it back. Anthony Gordon. Now with Bellingham. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And an effective clearance. Rioson. Alexander Sørloth. Anderson. Well read to ease the pressure. Holland. Julian Rioson. Beautiful pass. And options in the centre. Holland. And the ball with Sørloth. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, you really have to applaud the ambition. Anthony Gordon. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Madueke. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Splendid defending. And a struggle for Norway to keep possession. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep. No-nonsense clearance. Good use of advantage. That's a good pass. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Stones. Rice with it. Gordon. O'Reilly. Declan Rice. You can sense the threat is there. Elliot Anderson. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Berge. Quick break could be on. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Elliot Anderson. Promising possession, this. Noni Madueke. And look at this! Oh, that's great defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Throw-ins given. And a yellow card to add to his woes.
Yeah, no argument with that.
Harry Kane could play it in. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Julian Riasson. And a clever piece of defending. Bellingham. Oh, that's splendid play. And Kane prepared to fire. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. Well, half-time almost upon us, and playing away from home isn't bothering them in the slightest. How about your take?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
Noni Madueke. England using width to good effect here. Intercepting it intelligently. O'Reilly. Now Harry Kane. Well, the threat could be there. Really clever pressing. Bellingham. Teammates available. Oh, surely! And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And in the 1v1, Kane makes no mistake. He never really looked like missing, did he? What a goal that is.
Well, nicely cut out. Martin Ødegaard. Riasson. Not the best challenge, free kick. Played in there. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. Declan Rice. Now with Bellingham. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Well, they have to be pressed harder than this.
Jude Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Beautiful pass. Is it going to be a goal? And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, they have to defend better than that. They just don't deal with the danger, do they?
Well, they just have to get on with it here, knowing that it is a gargantuan task facing them. Martin Ødegaard. Nice-looking pass. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. And the goalkeeper covered... Oh, pushed onto the post! And that's a very good parry. Gordon. Stones. Kane. Rice with it. And unable to keep possession. Martin Ødegaard. And the ball with Sørloth. It's a neat move. Managed to get it out of there. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, chance! So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So off and running again here on the back of a dizzying first-half performance by England. Can they produce more of the same in this half? Lovely ball. Declan Rice. Oh, good idea. Oh, big moment. Oh, good work by the keeper. Now sending it in. Well, didn't really make the keeper work terribly hard.
Well, I have to say, England are playing some really good football today and creating chance after chance. Just look at those stats.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane slips it through. Chances on. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, no damage done. Erling Haaland. Berge. And snuffing out the danger. Rioson. Cynical, would normally be yellow. Possibilities for them to counter. Just wasn't going to part with the ball.
Ah, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Threads it nicely. Oh, useful ball. Now Harry Kane. Chance to shoot. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
From one side of the pitch to the other. Martin Ødegaard. Christopher Ayer. Good through ball. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Jude Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Madueke. Rice with it. Noni Madueke. Konsa. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Haaland. Can he score? Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Well, they're going for the short one. And crossed in there. Well, they can bring it out now. Madueke. Now Harry Kane. Pass, 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 and justifiably so. Guehi. Might lead to a chance. Harry Kane. Well, unable to direct it on the target, and a goal kick to come. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Konsa. Now with Bellingham. Oh, danger here. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising. Now opening things up. Can he finish? And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. O'Reilly. And now Stones. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Showing a good reading of the game. Aursnes. Showing good vision.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Holland. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, the pressure was on, but the keeper stepped up to deal with it. Jordan Pickford. And now Stones. Mark Guehi. Guehi. Kane. Just dropping off a bit. Oh, nice ball over the top. Shot is on! Well, it wasn't quite the quality of shot that we were all anticipating. Martin Ødegaard. Now, who can he play it to? And showing fine vision. And a solid stop there. Harry Kane. Guehi. Well, we're into the final half hour. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. And Norway will get the throw in. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Strong challenge. Read it well. Declan Rice. Madueke. Now what can they do from here? And the keeper getting right behind it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. He got in the way of that cross. Ødegaard. Riasson. Teammates in the middle. Had no interest in losing possession. Erling Haaland. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Kane. Ezri Konsa. Now with James. Declan Rice. And now Stones. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. James. Noni Madueke. And there to intervene. Nice looking move, this. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Good physical play. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Holland. And successfully cut out. Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane. Mark Guehi. Now a decent position. Noni Madueke. Well, annoyingly giving it away.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Martin Ødegaard. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Well, he's beaten his opponent. Rashford in the middle. Once again, couldn't keep hold of it. Well, the threat could be there. A good and fair challenge. Alexander Sørloth. Guehi. Favouring possession football. Declan Rice. Bellingham. Stones. And Rashford. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Real chance. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. "20 minutes to go in this one. Julian Riasson. Oh, fractionately overplayed.
The idea was certainly right.
Marcus Rashford. Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. Now with Bellingham.
Well, I have to say, the crowd are right. They need to start winning the ball back higher up the pitch.
Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. Christopher Ayer. On to Holland. And possibilities here. And the ball with Sørloth. Very quick thinking there. Now counter-attacking possibilities. O'Reilly. Guehi. Now with James. Konsa. And now Stones. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Good ball over the top. It is to be a throw-in. And regaining control of the ball.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Holland. Oh, useful ball. His determination there for all to see. Can he put it away? Decent position. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Holland. Danger building. Had to wait for the support to arrive. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Can he find the right pass? Rashford, fine pass. And a solid stop there. Delivering it. Will it happen for them? And now Stones. Could be dangerous. Will it be? And saved by the keeper. Fredrik Aursnes. Could be troublesome. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
That looked really dangerous, didn't it?
Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Ryerson. Delivering it into the box. And caught by the keeper. Mark Guehi. Can they set up a chance? Very effective pass. O'Reilly. Mark Guehi. James. Oh, good idea. Pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. Oh, big moment! And fired against the crossbar. Well, that'll be a free kick. Throw in here for England.
Well, these fans are starting to make their way to the exits here. The game is surely beyond them now.
Konsa. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Your assessment?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Oh, that's a clever ball. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Over the touchline for a throw-in. So a personnel change then. Harry Kane. Maybe dangerous here. Rice, really well positioned.
It certainly needed that intervention.
Berge. And Norway regaining possession. Well, had no intention of losing out. And nice vision. Cross fired over. Well, a pair of steady hands in evidence. James. Rice with it. Mark Guehi. Now with Bellingham. Possession lost by England. Berge. Now what can they do from here? It's with Ødegaard. And Norway with the ball again. Aursnes. Super pass. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double for him.
Well, he's been good today and probably deserves a second goal there. That was a good effort.
And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Mark Guehi. They just can't get on the ball. Kane. Rice with it. Not the pass he had in mind. Aursnes. Wasteful here from Norway. Declan Rice. This could be troublesome. Could be threatening. Tremendous interception. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Oh, useful ball. Holland. And still danger here. In it goes! At the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry.
If you go across the keeper, that can always happen. It's a really nice goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Stones. Now Harry Kane. Such an ambitious run. And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here you can see the delivery from Rashford is absolutely spot on, and the quality of the header from that far out is absolutely superb. Top-class stuff.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you, and there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
You're absolutely right. Their attack.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Keeper had it covered. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Really fine catch by the goalkeeper. Under a bit of pressure too. Declan Rice. James. Anderson. Reece James. Declan Rice. Opportunity here. Oh, a smart stop. Who can he pick out? And the move breaks down. O'Reilly. Now what can they do from here? Oh, big moment. Oh, great defending. And keeping it out. Martin Ødegaard.
Well, so close to getting that early goal there, but it was a wonderful save by the keeper, you have to say.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to alleviate the pressure. The cross is on. Cross fired over. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Anderson. And now Stones. James. Reece James. Elliot Anderson. That's a good-looking ball. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Harry Kane. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Well, made it look routine, but read it well.
Well, he's done so well to read the pass. Clever bit of play.
Fredrik Aursnes. Intelligent ball. Oh, that's high-level defending. Declan Rice. Gordon. And now Stones. Elliot Anderson. Jude Bellingham. This could be troublesome. And doing well to keep that one out. Martin Ødegaard. Haaland. And they keep it moving. But quick thinking defensively. Jordan Pickford. And back to the keeper. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Teammates available. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh, danger here. Super could be, and a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Alexander Sørloth. Elliot Anderson. Anderson. Rice with it. High-tempo football.
When they're playing like this, they're a joy to watch.
Elliot Anderson. Harry Kane. Oh, potential danger. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. Berge. And the ball with Sørloth. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Harry Kane. Released it nicely. Kane. Very effective pass. High quality defending. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Harry Kane. Rice with it. Well, this could really help the cause. Well read to ease the pressure. Strong challenge. Berge. And nice vision.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Opportunity to deliver the cross. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Stones. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Anderson. Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Oh, might be. Oh, a smart stop. Played over. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, surely. It's gone in. Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Berge. Alexander Sørloth. And bursting forward. But nothing comes of it. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Konsa. Good patience. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Thumped clear. Bellingham. Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Pass and move, pass and move. Their opponents really struggling to get a look in. And deliver towards the back post. Good pressure to win it back. Jude Bellingham. Oh, he looks threatening. But no damage done, that's the main thing. Berge. Aursnes. And in the right position to read it. Madueke. Now Harry Kane. And England with acres of space out wide. Kane! And that's a very good parry. Fredrik Aursnes. Great vision to switch the play.
Yeah, that just changes the point of attack there.
And the defensive intervention there. Anderson. Declan Rice. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Rice with it. And nicely over the top. Well, a disappointing touch, really. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Ryerson. Berge. Looking for the final pass. Erling Haaland. Clever defending.
That was certainly looking dangerous, wasn't it?
Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, looks so promising. Gordon. Noni Madueke. And an opening! Reading it well. Kane. High quality defending. Martin Ødegaard. On to Haaland. Berge. Superb looking pass. Corner coming up.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
It is to be a throw-in. Well, that wasn't part of the plan, was it? Giving the ball away like that.
Yeah, not the best one you'll ever see.
Declan Rice. Anderson. Holding on to what they have is the priority, apparently. Excellent vision. Oh, could be a chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Berge. Plenty of support here. Haaland. Berge with it. And teammates to play it to. Oh, good idea. Oh, an incredible block. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Noni Madueke. Konsa. Pressing like that will help the cause. Martin Ødegaard. Aursnes. Trying to tee it up. Well, far too much on that particular cross. So a throw in here. Declan Rice. And now Stones. Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Now space for England out wide. Harry Kane waits. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Fredrik Aursnes. Ayer. Oh, needed more precision.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the ball away so cheaply.
Crossing into the middle. It could be. This looks interesting. Kane, chance to finish. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off.
Well, as you can see from the stats, England have been so creative and they fully deserve to be winning here. They've been absolutely excellent.
Can he find the right pass? Could get themselves back into it. And the keeper dealing with it. Playing it in. Well, capable of a better clearance than that. And it's all rather fizzled out. Reece James. Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Rice with it. Interesting pass. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And the chance slips away. It's a perfect challenge. Holland might be onto something. A fine reading of the situation. Madueke. Perhaps they can counter from here. And flying forwards here. Need to get bodies back. Well, that's how to press. Noni Madueke. That's a good-looking pass. Can he find the net? Monster piece of defending. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm. Stones. Rice with it. Easing the pressure there.
Yeah, that certainly cleared the danger, didn't it?
And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Madueke. Will he play it in? Oh, that's splendid play. And it's opening up. Straight for... and touched onto the frame of the goal. Holland. Berget with it. Martin Ødegaard. Excellent vision. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Decent idea. Crossed into the penalty area. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Bellingham. And passing it through. Will it be? Oh, a splendid save.
Well, he's so highly regarded, and that's why he just makes so many good saves.
Now sending it in. And whipped into the box. Well, still an issue here. Oh, this looks useful. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Really good defending there.
Julian Riasson. Berget with it. Alexander Sørloth. Intelligent ball. Rice with it. Jude Bellingham. Noni Madueke. Elliot Anderson. And too long, too strong. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. This looks interesting. Opportunity. Oh, a brilliant save!
Well, that's what you want from your keeper. Stops like that.
Well, he's given us away. Oh, moving it nicely. Is it going to be? In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So, the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage. So, the ball moving again. The pendulum having already swung England's way. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? That's a good-looking pass. And possibilities here. Declan Rice. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Martin Ødegaard. Christopher Ayer. Alexander Sørloth. Berge with it. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Good work from Norway to win back possession. Berge. Useful position they're in. Haaland. Might be onto something with that ball. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Aursnes. Oh, good idea. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Declan Rice. Now with James. Ball control is the key.
Well, they have to be pressed harder than this.
Rice with it. Madueke. Delightful pass. Jude Bellingham. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Clever defending. Harry Kane. Trying to tee it up. Is it going to be? Aursnes. Berge. Martin Ødegaard. Christopher Ayer. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Julian Riasson. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Konsa. Bellingham. And now Stones. Happy to play keep ball, and why not? O'Reilly. Stones. Anthony Gordon. And Norway have it back now. Distributing it well. Alexander Sørloth. Really good interception. A good vision there. Kane. Madueke. Harry Kane. Jude Bellingham. Dangerous ball. So now a corner. Delivering it. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Declan Rice. Well, he's got past his man. O'Reilly. Rice with it. Electing to shoot. Great defending. Well, sitting deep here, almost inviting the pressure. Real chance. Elliot Anderson. Good-looking pass. Declan Rice. What a block! Well, the concession of a corner here, but credit for the challenge.
The pressure hasn't gone away yet.
Declan Rice. Can he put it away? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is really good. Low and hard beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal all round.
Christopher Ayer. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Well, let's see about the cross. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. James. Showing a great defensive instinct. Holland. And in with a real chance. Oh, outstanding save!
Yeah, that's a really good stop. Just made himself look so imposing.
Madueke. Can he? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, they had chances to deal with that better. They'll be really disappointed with that.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Martin Ødegaard. Berge with it. Holland. Ryerson. Well, ball back with England now. Difficult to stop him. Crossed into the penalty area. Could be dangerous. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
Anderson. That's a good-looking ball. Well, strong play here. Harry Kane. Anderson. And Bellingham. Gordon. Incisive ball. Well, it lacked power. Not that the goalkeeper was complaining.
Yeah, from that range, you'd expect him to score, wouldn't you?
Holland. And the ball with Sørloth. Martin Ødegaard. And the pass, a good one. And he's hit it with authority! Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Berge. Clever defending. Could pose a threat on the counter. Kane. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Rioson. Wasted possession again. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And the keeper did well to get there first. Aursnes. And the ball with Sørloth. Rioson. Smart defending. Stones. Rice with it. Doing well to keep it. James. 20 minutes remaining. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Now, options are plenty. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Berge. Rioson. Can anyone stop him? And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Just wasn't going to give that ball away.
Just doesn't give them a chance, does he?
Rice. Just lost the momentum. Haaland. It's with Ødegaard. Julian Rioson. The switch of play now. Fredrik Aursnes. Will it happen for them? Monster piece of defending. Kane. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. Now in a more than decent position. Declan Rice. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Anderson. Rice with it. Decent position. Can they do it? Well, he had the scent of a hat-trick in his nostrils, but not this time.
Well, he keeps getting into good positions. He'll surely get another chance before the end of the game.
Julian Rioson. Haaland. And the ball with Sørloth. Martin Ødegaard. Berge. It's a neat move. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And teammates around him. Berge. Oh, danger here. And taking it away. Saka. Now with James. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are. Jude Bellingham. Declan Rice. Rice with it. Anthony Gordon. And he's in an offside position. Jude Bellingham. On to James. Harry Kane. Anderson. Oh, moving it nicely. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Berge. That's a good-looking ball. Holland. Vital block there. Substitution time it is here. Oh, what a fine save! His instincts were spot on. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Aursnes. Christopher Ayer. Julian Riosson. And a chance, Ødegaard. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge.
That was a really dangerous situation.
O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Anderson. The ball back with England now. Elliot Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Elliot Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Intelligent defending. Well, this could really help the cause. And given free rein to run. So now a corner. And over it comes. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Julian Riosson. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent. Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing. So underway again, and quite honestly, momentum is just not with them here. Harry Kane. Ezri Konsa. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Christopher Ayer. Berge with it. Good distribution. And time for the change now. Jed Spence. And Bellingham. Ezri Konsa. Stones. Declan Rice. Konsa. Good through ball. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. And a good-looking pass. Teammates in the middle. Well, too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Erling Haaland. And the ball with Sørloth. Haaland. Oh, tremendous vision. Fredrik Aursnes. Released it nicely. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Attending to his defensive chores. Spence. Gordon. Now Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. Very quick thinking there. Bjørkan. Aursnes. And possession lost by Norway. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Trying to connect, and a fine stop. Now they can reset the defence. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on... Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Norway, and they take on England.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Kane. Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield, and lining up through the middle in attack today, Erling Haaland. And space to cross it. And that move comes to an end. Goal kick. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Ezri Konsa starts alongside John Stones in the middle of the defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Harry Kane. O'Reilly. Nice looking pass. Alexander Sørloth. Good movement. Decent looking pass. England recovering possession well. Is it the perfect pass? Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Cheers, Jeff. That's a good-looking ball. That's good refereeing advantage. Throw in to Norway. Berge. Christopher Ayer. Martin Ødegaard. You can sense the threat is there.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Alexander Sørloth. Chance to shoot. And getting across to stop it. Jude Bellingham. Madueke. Danger building. Noni Madueke. Now Harry Kane. Kane! Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Martin Ødegaard. Committed challenge. In behind for him to chase. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Elliot Anderson. Now with James. Anderson. Can they pull further away?
Yeah, they look really dominant at the moment.
Harry Kane. Rice with it. Elliot Anderson. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Riasson. Berge with it. And a throw-in forthcoming. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen. Julian Riasson. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Berge. Timely intervention. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. The cross is on. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Harry Kane. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Anderson. Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon. This looks interesting. Gordon. Decent idea. And a precise challenge just when it was required.
Yeah, great tackle, wasn't it?
Martin Ødegaard. Alexander Sørloth. It's with Ødegaard. Berge. Christopher Ayer. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Madueke. Oh, danger here. Kane, can he put it away? Oh, he's found the net, and that increases the advantage to 2. just what they wanted and just what they deserve.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
Christopher Ayer. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. It's a weighted pass. Oh, an incredible block. Now, how about the short corner? Thoughtful play. Oh, a goal! And every player's worst nightmare, because this will go down as an own goal.
Well, here it is again, and he's a bit unfortunate, you have to say. But it will count as an own goal against him, I'm afraid.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. O'Reilly. Rice with it. Reece James. And intercepted it. And they keep it moving. Chance here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Options in the centre. They want another goal. Ayer. Riasson. And the ball with Sørloth. Martin Ødegaard. Berge with it. Aursnes. And cutting it out. Kane. Elliot Anderson. England moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Bellingham! Oh, it's in! A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited.
Well, as you can see again, Kane plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Alexander Sørloth. On to Haaland. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. Christopher Ayer. And bursting forward. Can they set up a chance? Berge with it. Oh, good use of the ball. And still danger here. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, as the replay shows us, it's a decent first effort, but he's so quick to get onto the rebound. That's a good finish.
Well, back underway, and a glut of goals here. 3-2. Anderson. And now Stones. Moving it confidently. There to win it back. Well, space for them here. Martin Ødegaard. Fredrik Aursnes. Crossing into the middle. Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
Well, sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time. Declan Rice. Madueke. On to James. Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Really good challenge. Fredrik Aursnes. And showing fine vision. Oh, a fine stop, and more importantly, away from danger. Elliot Anderson. Oh, read it really well.
He read it really well, didn't he?
Alexander Sørloth. Berge with it. Fredrik Aursnes. And England pushing forward with options available. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Julian Ryerson. Berge with it. Able to create room here. Cutting in. Erling Haaland. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback. And Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
Jude Bellingham. Determined defending. That's a good-looking ball. So following the deflection, a corner kick. Playing it in. Oh, real chance for him.
Well, he attacked it so well and made good contact, but he just couldn't keep it down, could he?
Anderson. And England have it back now. Anderson. Ezri Konsa. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? But timely defending when it mattered. Opportunity it is. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
Alexander Sørloth. Now Haaland. Chance to play it in. It's a neat move. This could square the game. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
And Norway regaining possession. Berge. Well, the attack looks promising. Will he play it in? And defensive play to be applauded. Counter-attacking chance. Can they profit from this? Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Ryerson. Berge with it. Well, they know they need to stop him. Delivered into the area here. And that's comfortably gathered. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Bellingham. Anderson. Now with Bellingham. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Could be troublesome. Holland. Really good piece of goalkeeping there.
Well, they're creating chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Alexander Sørloth. Berge. Well, a really good run. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Bellingham. Rice with it. Gordon. Will it go in? Palmed away by the keeper. Anderson. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Martin Ødegaard. Ayer. Berge with it. Holland. Wants to attack from the wide areas. And crossed in there. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
And options in the centre. And the shot just over the top. Fredrik Aursnes. Berge with it. Moving it forward. A chance to whip it in. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Anderson. Rice with it. Stones. Elliot Anderson. Kane. Anderson. Possession one. Wasn't going to let it get through.
That's a really good bit of defending.
Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Anderson. And Bellingham. Well, we know they can pass the ball better than this. Berge. And the whistle is sounded for half-time. So back underway here. Advantage England after the first 45, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Waited well. Fantastic work to thwart the danger.
Yeah, that was well read.
Kane. That's a lovely ball. Determined defending. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. Berge with it. It's with Ødegaard. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Holland. Fredrik Aursnes. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Well, good idea. Real chance. Well, a solid piece of goalkeeping. O'Reilly. Elliot Anderson. And Bellingham. Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon. Harry Kane. Madueke. Just the challenge that was required. Julian Rielson. Holland. Have to close him down. Well, a touch too heavy there. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Madueke. Ezri Konsa. Now with Bellingham. Good through ball. Elliot Anderson. Well, he's given us away. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Oh, that's splendid play. And smuggled behind for the corner.
They still need to defend this set play. Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Gordon. And Bellingham. Declan Rice. Anthony Gordon. Can they fashion a chance? It is to be a throw-in. Oh, the referee won't like that. Ayer. Well, the threat could be there. An alert intervention. Well, in typical fashion, Erling Haaland asking plenty of questions of the defence in the first half. Difficult to contain, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half. He's had a lot of the ball, he's used it well, and he's been energetic. But unfortunately, that can't be said about the rest of the team, who need to improve if they're going to turn this around.
And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside, and be ready for the chance.
O'Reilly. And Bellingham. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. Anderson. Declan Rice. Stones. Elliot Anderson. And Bellingham. And passing it well. And intercepting it. Well, sitting deep and just trying to form a really coherent block.
They've obviously decided to sit deep and just defend their box here.
Konsa. Saka. Elliot Anderson. Well, the attack petered out. Possibilities for them to counter. Jude Bellingham. Declan Rice. And good anticipation. Elliot Anderson. And Bellingham. Good-looking move. Weighted well. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Bergen. On to Holland. Berger with it. What can they do from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the pass cut out. Real possibilities. Not giving it away. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Anderson. Harry Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Maybe dangerous here. Really effective shielding under pressure. Well read to put an end to that attack. Oh, good vision there. He'll take this on. And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Substitution time it is here. Who can they pick out? O'Reilly. Jude Bellingham. And nicely over the top. Could be. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit to the keeper, though. That was a good save.
Well, who knows? He might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Harry Kane. Good patience. And Bellingham. Bellingham! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, the threat level is still high. Now, opening things up. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. Pressure is on. Now, options are plenty. And play halted, free kick given. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Harry Kane. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Good through ball. Ezri Konsa. Now with Saka. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they're certainly enjoying this.
Anderson. Elliot Anderson. Guehi. Anderson. And into the last 20 minutes. Sitting deep here, that's their intention. And the keeper is able to deal with the danger. Aursnes. Wonderfully weighted pass. Clever defending. Anderson. Rice with it. O'Reilly. Given away by England. Saka. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Promising move this from England. And you don't want to be conceding there. Well, I must admit, Stuart, for a fleeting moment, I thought that was going in.
Well, it was only inches away, but it's still a brilliant strike.
Aursnes. Good work from England to win back possession. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Good-looking move. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes, finally. Haaland. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening.
Oh, he showed great awareness there. That was a vital piece of play.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, when you're leading, you can afford to be pass happy. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Bellingham. Declan Rice. Anderson. And a strong tackle. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Mark Guehi. Elliot Anderson. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Showing a good reading of the game. The pass was very much on.
Well, it was on, that's for sure.
Jude Bellingham. Esri Konsa. Timed it well. Throw in here. Esri Konsa. Now with Saka. Kane. Rice with it. Well, a growing sense of frustration. Just can't get near the ball. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Mark Guehi. Bukayo Saka. Anderson. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Now Harry Kane. Bellingham. Oh, that's brilliant play. Declan Rice. Nicely timed tackle. Good ball over the top. He has time to play it over. Spot on with that tackle. O'Reilly. Rice with it. Bukayo Saka. Declan Rice. Saka. Now Harry Kane. Perfect challenge. Has a go! And a goal! They've cut into the lead! It's not settled yet! And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Not a poor touch and unable to keep it in play. Throw in to come. Well, this game ebbing away and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Your thoughts?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent, but they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. Harry Kane. And Rashford. And Kane prepared to fire. Well, no way through.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
Alexander Sørloth. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Erling Haaland. Berge with it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Kane. And Bellingham. Bukayo Saka. Harry Kane. Oh, he's through here. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Well, that save has just about kept them in this. But they need to create chances of their own and quickly if they're to get a result here.
Ayer. Berge with it. Martin Ødegaard. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Mark Guehi. Elliot Anderson. Oh, great vision. Well, it could be on for him here. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily. Aursnes. On to Haaland. And whipped into the box. So disappointing for them. This is slithering away.
Well, the clock's ticking faster than they would like. I think that had to go in, Derek.
Guehi. Konsa. Now with Saka. Anderson. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
Well, just listen to this reaction. They're affording their opponents far too much time on the ball. They have to press higher up the pitch.
And Bellingham. And losing the ball there. Aursnes. And in the right position to read it. Bellingham. That's a good ball. Julian Riasson. It's with Ødegaard. Really determined play to hang on to it. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here.